Good day, good morning, good evening, and good night. Welcome to Positive Rate, Thursday the 5th of April. Wow, where's the time gone, Nick? Absolutely crazy. Nick, you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I was just a bit of time travel because it's Wednesday the 5th of April.
Oh, did I say Thursday?
You said Thursday, see?
Old habits die hard. It is. We've switched it up tonight. It's Wednesday. So for any of us who's watching who hasn't joined us before, welcome. Welcome to Positive Rate. And we're going to do some flying around and something interesting today. Shark Kitty, we might as well get you to introduce our model of choice tonight. What are we flying?
Today we're flying the MV-22b.
We are, which is probably one of the most remarkable aircraft ever conceived. A lot of different roles. CV-22 Osprey, or in this case we've got the pink spray, supporting and celebrating trans and LGBTQ community. All of our viewers who fall into that persuasion, thank you and welcome. We support you. And Nick, in ceremony of that, you're going to take the pink spray today as well, aren't you? Which is specially customized, especially painted up by our good friend Dark Fury, courtesy of Paintgenics. You can find, actually I don't know if this one's online yet, so maybe if Dark is watching, we might have that up on Flight Sim DTO or something like that in the near future. We've got Stu here. Stu's joining us today, and he's got the Osprey as well, which is really cool. Can't see anyone else in the tarmac. I saw J-Hog lurking about, but I don't know if he's flying with us tonight. But, yeah. Now, the other thing that's really cool is today we get to show off Rockhampton. This is brand new from Orbx. I'm just going to take the music down a bit. I can't hear myself. This is Rockhampton from Orbx. So that is a Yankee Bravo Romeo Kilo. And it looks like a small regional airport by looks of it, but very, very detailed. Beautiful. What strikes you about this airport, Nick?
I don't know. It just, I don't know. It's just instantly recognised. I love flying in Australia, and it's. I went to Rockhampton as a kid, but we drove there. We didn't fly up there. But the airport is so detailed. Looking into the history. It being military and civil,
and it's had
checkered history.
Yeah, it's quite evident because there is some static aircraft here. I can see a Chinook, and don't know what that is.
We do, don't we? Okay.
Oh yeah, we did look it up. I actually asked a friend who works at Boeing,
right?
Because it is a Boeing.
So it's real.
Let me look up the name of it.
It looks very droney.
It is a drone. It's very interesting. It's used to refuel aircraft, and it operates from your ears.
Oh, so it's a flying tank.
Yes. Damn, can I find the name again?
I'm trying to find the name.
It's the MQ-28. I got the page of information about this aircraft from Boeing website.
Very good. Well, thank you for doing the research on that. We got a fire station. Look at the detail in the fire engine there. That is lovely. Absolutely excellent. Beautiful bit of scenery here. Available from Orbx. Just came out just in the recent week or so. And I don't know if there's a heck of a lot of detail in some of this now. Some buildings aren't. Take a wee peek inside the control tower. Nothing there now, but there is a bit of detail in the departure area. So if I drop down here, this just looks really nice. You can just imagine being out here on a nice summer's day, getting ready to take a nice flight somewhere. A little bit of detail in the departure area. Looks pretty good. I've seen better. I've seen worse, but this is very nice. And I just like the views that you have here, kind of looking out the... So there's a second level up there by the looks of it. There we go. Now, there's something else that I've got to show off today, Nick. And we were talking about this before, I think, on stream. Imagine if you are standing here, looking out the window. Look, she's saying, oh, what a lovely summer's day we've got here, right? Now... we wanted to show off, I think, is it the SoFly WeatherSet Pro?
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah, imagine if, and just to give this a bit of an explanation, so the on Orbx, there's in the utility section, there is a great utility you can download, purchase from Orbx, download, and it puts all of these different weather presets, tons of them. I mean, just going through the list here, absolutely everything. So, just as an example, heavy rain and wind. We click on that, and next thing you know, that's going to give us some pretty nasty weather outside. We can change it to the one I really like, a blizzard. See if the snow starts kicking in. Sometimes it looks better inside the cockpit. Let me just wait a minute, lost myself here. That is right. That is there. See, create a blizzard. There's even another one on here I found quite interesting. Oh, epic snowstorm. That's another one. And it's basically doing the same thing as the presets of weather and flight simulator. It's just a lot more of them, and it gives you a lot of variety. So if you want to do different kind of conditions like dense fog, don't know if that's doesn't seem to be working as well as it did when I was checking it earlier. So anyway, desert conditions. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, but do check it out. I'll have to put up a separate video for it to see if we can show it off a bit better. We'll go back to few clouds just for the time being. But yeah, that's available from Orbx, so do check that out. And of course, the Osprey is also available from Orbx as well. I don't know, Sharkitty, can you remind me of the studio that did this one?
It's Miltech Studio.
Thank you very much. So yep, go check it out. Absolutely crazy aircraft. It's so fully featured, and I guess we'll just get right into it, really. So if everyone wants to start powering up now, I've actually got this in the stowed configuration. So this is how they would store the aircraft on an aircraft carrier, etc. I've got the U.S. Navy paint scheme here. I thought that was quite appropriate. So what first thing I'm going to do is going to turn that battery on. We'll just bring up the sim noises here a bit. And start the APU. Should be able to start hearing that whirring to life now. Now, before we go any further, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the screen here. Now, this may not be turned off right away, so if it looks like that, you just need to quickly snap it on like that. I'll put it on a day mode so it's nice and bright as well. And if we go into System, under BFWS, click on that, and you'll see a few options here. I'm in the stow configuration, so what I'm going to do is go flight ready. Now watch this, guys. And this is where things get really, really cool with this airplane. Look at that. And you can see it from inside the plane too. It is absolutely epic to watch. I just love this thing. Nighthawk's coming in. He says, "Hi everyone, I'll just be listening in today. I'm flying from Vancouver to Bermuda. Have fun in Australia." Thanks, Nighthawk. I'm glad you're joining us. Keep us apprised of where you're heading and how your flight's going. We're just playing with one of our greatest new toys, which is the CB-22 Osprey, available from Orbx. Absolutely amazing. How they did this, I have no idea. I mean, Nick, I don't think I can think of any add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator right now that has this kind of detail.
No. I guess there is some military stuff out there.
There is. I mean, there's some great, don't get me wrong, some great add-ons, but with all the, I guess, the complexity of the Osprey and the stow configuration, all that kind of thing.
Yep.
And as it's, sorry, go ahead, Nick.
No, I mean, I was just going to say, I think developers are now finding easier ways of modelling stuff, and just
Absolutely.
making things more complicated. I mean, if you look at the Antonov 225,
Yeah.
any builds, you opening up the cargo door on that one. I mean, it takes a good long while, but it's so animated, and there's so many different steps to it. And this is, I mean, this is the same. It's so many steps from the stow to getting ready to fly.
It really is. It really is. And it's it took me a few goes to kind of get it right, as I'm sure it has for a lot of people. So one thing to check too is this rotor brake must be set off. You blow the engine. Now I've kind of turned off. I'm cheating a bit, but so we don't do that by accident because it's not good for viewing. But we'll get things going here, and we should shortly see. Yeah. So this has got a dual turbine engine. Each one individually will run both rotors. So there is a redundancy within the airplane, although obviously with restrictions. And just look at that come to life. I mean, even the rotors spinning just look absolutely crazy. Really, really, really good. And then the second thing is for this, you can rotate the engines by setting. Now the setting is cowl flaps 4, I think, so up and down. So I've got some hot buttons on my joystick. So if I click that, you can see that's the down. Cowl flip down will bring it down. Rotate it forward, or I can also rotate this backward, and actually it will rotate further than 90 degrees. So you can actually see here. Don't know what flying scenario this might be useful, but it can do it. Now, because we are in the landing configuration at the moment, it's only going to let us roll to about 60. Braking, there you go. I'm not clever enough to try that yet, so there won't be any braking like that for me today, but yeah, it is absolutely excellent airplane. So once we've got that running, we'll put that into fly mode. We'll see that the engine's now running at full tilt, and we'll start the next one to the start position. And yeah, 5003 on the hydraulic seems to be the standard there, 70N1. We can see the second engine now spooling up. Green is good, red is bad on this airplane. That's probably the easiest way I can describe it. There are some audio and visual cues to try and prevent you from crashing the plane. No doubt I will trip some of those today, so apologies in advance. The stall warning or the sink rate warning is quite abrupt, but hopefully we should be able to avoid that. It's got a fully functional autopilot too. Works a bit differently than you might see on the regular airliners, but it all works. To a point. I mean, some of these aren't quite right, but are not operable, but most of them are. And I figured out a way that I can make it work for me. So I'm sure there's people out there that might know a bit more about this airplane than I do. And see, their charcuterie is already showing us what you can do in the hover position. So I think at this point, I'm actually going to do a stall takeoff, which will leave the engines into the 60-degree position and roll out their aircraft. But I'm going to do some preliminary settings here. So the first thing I'm going to do is preset my speed to 250. I'm not going to arm that quite yet, but just when we go into our full flight configuration, then that's ready to go, and I can just turn that on. If I had one complaint, it just seems to take a long time to scroll up the speed. There we go. Where's that 250? That's fine. There we go. And altitude, I think we'll start off about 2,000 feet. Initial rate of climb about 1,500, but we might not actually hit that if we get to catch it quickly. Actually, I'll tell you what. Let's go initial altitude of 5,000 feet, just so you can see it coming up. and we can have a good play around. Okay, that's all I need to do right at this very moment. So that engine now has started, so I'll rotate that into the start position. If you by accident rotate it backwards and you put it in the crank, and it will stall the engine and stop, but you can just repeat the sequence and bring it back into the start position and get it going again, just in case that's happened. Stu says, yeah, it is cool. Absolutely cool. Okay, Shark Kitty's in my way, so Shark Kitty, would you like to lead us out to the runway, please?
Just a sec, I'm setting my altitude. If that's easier for you, you can ground taxi on it.
I plan to ground taxi, but I'm gonna hit you.
Okay. Just... Oh, I forgot the parking brake.
And I just got chopped in half by some big propellers. That's all fun. Okay.
I do they can.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is put a little bit of throttle here. Now, there are some kind of interesting helicopter moves you can do with this. In the upright position, I can actually push forward with the propellers, and that will give me a bit of a boost forward. Which is how you would roll a helicopter
Yes,
if you're on the ground.
It's
Very common for the
forward
Sikorsky.
technique, and
Yeah.
you pull a bit on the collective. And when you do that, very important to keep the cyclic forward. Even if you want to stop, you keep the cyclic forward. So you just control the speed with the collective.
Yeah.
Because it could flip over if you do some harsh maneuvers.
Yes, and we don't want that. Although one thing I will say about the Osprey is it's very stable on the ground.
Yeah. It's very stable, period. It's very heavy.
It is. It can hold up to, I think, about 20 troops seated, or up to, I think it was about 7,000 pounds of cargo, which is nothing to scoff at. Let's see, there's a good view. You see Nick rolling in behind us. Hopefully Stu's doing all right. Stu's rolling up behind us now. So what we're going to do is the short takeoff version of this. Doesn't require a lot of speed.
Well, I think I've taken off. Well, here we go.
It's easily done. It's easily done.
Nothing to see here.
You weren't caught on camera this time, Nick, so it's your secret safe with us. Okay, off we go. Approaching the runway. I think if you just want to hold at the threshold there, Shark, we'll line up behind you and see if we can all take off together.
Okay.
Okay. We'll put the parking brake on just now. Take a quick look outside, see how everybody's getting on there. Let's see Stu. Now the only shortfall in this is that unfortunately multiplayer aircraft always have the propellers full forward, and that's I'm sure that is not anything to do with the studio, but more a limitation of the sim.
Yeah, the studio really tried there because that's a feature there.
I'm sure they have. And I think it's part of its performance as well, because you can see this slightly less frames. But if you know, zooming in on this, absolutely stunning, picture perfect. I really do enjoy it. Okay, so some quick checks. So, flight brief, we're going to take off. Our route is to the north, so if I increase the range there. Oh yes, we got to talk through the route today. So let me bring that up. Little handy free tool here, which is little nav map. We're going to take off from Rockhampton and head on a northerly course, more or less. We're going to make a stop at Samuel Hill, which is it's only a 4,000 foot runway, but that's okay because we're going to try and see how we get on with our hover landings. No promises. And then we're going to take a nice scenic route around some beautiful mountains and water and do a quick stop at Collins. And then we're going to take a right long, really open it up here, get the plane low to the water, probably fly about maybe 800 feet off the deck, and we're just going to just open it up to 260 knots, which is kind of a comfortable speed for the Osprey, and take us straight over into Mackay, where we'll do a nice circle around the airport, pick a good line, and see once again if we can do a hover, or possibly might do a short landing. I'll see what I'm in the mood for. And hopefully we do all this without crashing or looking goofy. But it is a bit of a challenging aircraft. It's taken me a few practice runs to kind of get it right. So yeah, that's how we're going to make it work. Okay, Shark Kitty, I'm going to give you permission to take off. Off you go.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so I'm going to take the parking brakes, gradually bring the throttle up to about 50%, which is all you really need. And the plane will get airborne on that as we... Put a little bit of back pressure on the stick. And once we get to our critical short takeoff speed, the plane should just launch into the air. He says in theory. There it goes. Probably not as clean as Shark Kitty's. And bring the gear up here. And here's where things get super exciting. So what we can start doing now is bringing down our engine nacelles into the vertical position. I'll bring them down to 45 first of all. And you can kind of see, we've got to try to keep the aircraft from crashing at the same time, of course. And just like that, we are now an airplane. Absolutely crazy. So now that we've got all that set up, I'm going to turn on the autopilot here, and we're going to select our nav course and also our speed hold. So this will keep us, or rather set us up to 250 knots. And at the moment we are climbing, so I'm going to arm that vertical speed, which will lock us into 1,500 feet per minute. And once we get up to 5,000, the altitude will arm. We should be good to go. I'm still, even at this point, I've only had the throttle at 50%. The auto throttle will now take over as the airplane takes us up to 250 knots. How you getting on, Nick?
Yeah, well, I'm sitting here just trying to start the engines.
I'm making a wild assumption that this airplane's actually going to follow my route here. I don't think it is. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Okay. It's not following the route yet, so I've missed something here. See, here I thought I was an expert. capture. I think I have to put waypoint capture and then the eNav to active. I think that's what I was missing there. So there we go. Whoop! Looks like it should be starting to follow that route now. Now, all the meantime, it is still climbing the airplane and it is starting to level off at 5,000. So I don't have to think about as much if once I get in the air, if I got that speed and that altitude and the vertical speed set right away. Even though I was going the wrong direction, it was, you know, not a lot of pilot workload. I was able to just figure out what I was going wrong and set the course. And off we go. Just gonna bring some noises down a bit. As we take off over some really cool terrain, you're going to see a whole different side of Australia this time, Nick. It's an amazing route. And a big shout out to Kevin, who's our flight manager. He's unfortunately not able to fly with us tonight, but he's done an absolute wonderful job picking out a really neat route. Oh, see Shark Kitty up ahead. Where's Stu? We still have Stu with us. Lost Stu. Okay. How you getting on, Nick? You alright?
Yeah, good.
Is this, how many flights you had in the Osprey so far?
2 so far.
Is this the second one?
Yep.
Oh, Stu says I lost you. Yeah, we lost you too, Stu. I'm not sure what's happening. Have you lost connection? Well, keep an eye out. You might spring back to life. As long as you're flying on course, just to make your way towards Samuel. What was the name of that again? Samuel Hill, was it? Oh, you see me now, right? I'm going to take a quick peek behind and see if I can catch you as well. Shark Kitty. Oh, there's Stu. He's up above. Okay. Very good. Now, our first stop isn't far away at all. So you're going to get early opportunity to practice your landing, Nick, as well. Now, I have a technique that I use. I don't know if it's the correct one, but this is how I generally cope with the Osprey. What I like to do is keep it into flight mode and get nice and low and fly over the airport as though I was doing a full circuit to come around. But as I'm on the downwind leg, once I'm down around 1,000 feet or so, this is when I will start turning it into the VTOL configuration to slow the airplane down. I'll take the nacelles up to about 53 degrees and let that plane slow down, and then I'll start to maneuver around as though I'm on final approach for the airport. As I'm coming into the airport, the airplane takes on an interesting characteristic. It still kind of flies like an airplane, but it's now doing it much slower, and it still has some properties of a helicopter. And as we come over that threshold at a slow speed, I'll rotate the nacelles, being careful to keep the power, needs to increase a bit at that point, up to about 60% to keep the upward lift on the airplane, into the hover position, and see if we can try and bring it down gently onto the runway. Once we get on the runway, quite easy at that point. We just put it back to 60 degrees forward, and we can taxi as we to the parking area as we did coming out in the first place. So that's my technique, Nick. I don't know if that will work for you. And again, I don't know if that's the correct technique, but that's what seems to work for me more consistently than anything else. Whereas Shark Kitty will probably come in like a combat helicopter pilot.
Oh yeah.
And stick the landing in about 30 seconds, right? Okay, we're getting close now, so I'm going to relinquish altitude Actually, just take off the autopilot completely. I'm gonna watch my speed. I'm on manual throttle now, so I don't want to drop it too far. Am I getting a bit overzealous? Maybe I've got the range turned out too far. Well, it's up there somewhere. I do find the wind noise is a little bit loud. I don't know if there's a way to adjust that.
I mean, unless you wanna tinker with your sound settings.
Yeah. That seems to be a new issue. Haven't come across that yet.
Always had that on the Osprey.
It could just be the way the Osprey is, but I find it just a little bit loud.
Yeah, like I hear the wind more than the engine.
Yeah.
That's a bit much.
So you have the same experience, do you?
The what?
The wind's loud for you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like the sound very much.
There's a nice little pass through the mountains. I think the airport was further away than what I realized it was. So I'll just keep it manual for the time being. How are you holding up, Stu? You okay with us? Oh, and I can see you, Stu, over there. All good, says Stu. Perfect. And he's going for the treetops now. A brave man. Okay, I think I see the runway now. So what we're going to do is left-hand circuit.
Actually, I wonder. Because helicopters do right-hand circuits typically. Does that count for the Osprey?
Probably. No. Yes, no. Maybe? It wouldn't work for an aircraft carrier.
Yeah, but the aircraft carrier operation is something completely different.
It is, true. Okay, well, for the sake of argument, let's do a right-hand circuit then. Just to throw me off.
500 feet, if we consider that it's as on a helicopter.
That's right. Okay. Heading for my downwind. Should give you a nice downwind angle. I'm going to start slowing that aircraft down. Let's say bring about 50% and I'm going to bring the cowl up to about 53 degrees. Now as we do that, our speed will drop. The trick here is to keep it, you don't want the airplane to drop, so you want the speed to come down. There you go. It does change your trim a bit, so I generally try to trim a bit. I'm still got the throttle at 50%. The airplane's quite happy and will stay aloft at that throttle setting with 53 degrees on the nacelles. Right, I can drop my gear now. Just a little bit of extra drag and flaps. And we're still going about 130 knots, so I mean it's very comparable to the Arrow. Right, turning on final for the runway.
Stu says, "Oh dear tree." I think I saw him crash.
And we're going to raise the nacelles even higher now, so I'm going to need to power up to compensate a bit. And the highest you want to go here is about 88.
Sync rate.
Right, now that's the warning that we were expecting,
Sync
so
rate.
if you hear it, don't panic, just increase the throttle until it comes up. And I'm not really showing around, but you can see there is a gauge there that will show you. It'll highlight in red. Stu says chop wood. Oh. I think I'm gonna crash.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Sync rate.
And that's how easy it is. Well, I bounced into the air again.
Sync rate.
What happened, Woody?
There you
Oh
go.
no!
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
How do I do this?
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
Yeah, that's. I don't even think I can get out of that. How do you? Oh no, you need the. I know what it is.
We got caught in 4K having crash detection turned off.
Yeah.
Sync.
Question is whether I can get this thing started again. Well, that didn't happen when I was practicing. But we'll try and get back into airplane configuration and give myself a little bit of time with altitude.
That should be the new channel's motto. That didn't happen when I was practicing.
That's it, yeah.
Oh, I see Stu's livery. It has mean eyes in the nose.
Alright, let's try this here.
Nice livery.
That's good noises. I'll have to navigate back to this airport, but let's get everything started up again.
I think he got some master warnings.
Oh, they'll go away. Well, I've got one started. I don't know why that one's not started yet. Right, so that's actually completely by accident. I've demonstrated how this thing can fly in one engine. Well, I think the plane's. I think it's stopped again. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here.
I think you got one of your engine in crank position.
No, I don't.
They're not symmetrical, are they?
Yeah, I mean, I see it on your screen.
I don't know. It might be a reset.
There you go.
That's it running.
Because the full forward position is crank. That's not good. Or is it crank or is it something else? I forgot.
Actually, maybe that could be the
Oh
problem.
no. No, my bad. My bad.
I'm sweating now. wasn't what I was hoping to do. I was gonna put it on a nice landing, and it was all gonna go swimmingly. All right, if I can just
I mean, if you're having issues, it's okay if you take a plane.
I'm just gonna crash again. Okay, you know what? I think what I'll do is I'll try and slew to the runway. That's not helping either. Oh, come on. Right, where's the runway? Where is everybody?
I'm on the ground.
Okay. Nick, have you attempted a landing yet?
No, I'm just coming in now.
J-Hog says, welcome to my world. Yeah. Sorry, where are you, Shark Kitty?
Ready to get Nick's landing.
You're on the ground, yeah. Okay, I see you now.
Look at me, I'm the beacon now.
Just as well. Alright, let's alright, shut all that off. Start from scratch here. Alright, get our nacelles up to 60. Alright, that's fine. And still have fuel though, right?
Doing okay there, Nick?
Yeah, I got tons of fuel.
I think so.
I knew this was, if this was going to crash, that was going to happen on stream. I knew it. Okay. Oh, I think I know what I might have done wrong. I should have had the throttles at idle.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
Oh, no. Green. Okay. Go to run. Okay. I put it to run and it drops. I don't know what's going on. Can anyone explain?
You missed something there, Woody.
If you know the answer, tell me.
No, I'm not talking about your plane.
No.
Oh, poor Nick.
I think I've landed, but I'm not too sure where the airport is.
I'm not too sure your
I found a clearing. Oh, there you are, all over there. Hang on.
So basically, Nick was falling down on the sky vertically.
Oh, so he basically did the same thing I did then.
Yep.
I found a clearing, I'm in it, so I'm gonna see what I can do now.
My right engine will not start. Try APU. Yeah.
I mean, if you got an engine running, you don't need the APU.
Yeah.
Although if you got both on storage, you may not have the power.
Right, this is... I'm getting bored now. How do I fix this?
It looks broken. If you're on hard mode, you can actually break the engine, so that could be it.
Hello,
Can I
everyone.
wonder if I can reset failures then? How do I do that?
You reload your aircraft.
Right, we're gonna have to do that. I'm gonna lose my flight plan, that's the problem. What to do?
Can you use the what it's called, the PMS-50 thing?
I just don't understand why I can get one engine started but not the next one.
I don't know, maybe it's broken.
Yeah.
It can break. That's the thing. So I don't know what's going on with your aircraft.
Oh. Okay. Right, what was the airport we were at? Yankee Sierra.
Yankee Sierra Mike Hotel.
Yep.
Alright.
So the things to be careful about is below 50 knots. You need your descent rate to not be too high. I forgot the value for the Osprey. Because they said something arbitrary that I don't know if it's actually accurate.
Yeah.
I just know on helicopters it's below 40 knots you don't go below 500 feet per minute, and ideally you go 300 feet per minute.
Okay, that's
I think you
something
can
to
go
bear in
like
mind. So basically,
1,000 feet per minute in your
that
Osprey.
could have been where I was maybe trying to rotate too early while I was still dropping.
So there are two things that can happen when you're at low speed, high descent rate. You got the vortex swing state, which is when the vortex created by your rotors pull back on the rotor, so you're pushing the airplane down.
Oh god, where have I gone?
If you increase power while it's happening, well, it just worsens the vortex swing state. So that's not how you're gonna get out of it.
It sounds
There's
very
also
much...
settling with power, which is just having such a high descent rate that you're gonna hit the ground before you can stop your descent.
Understood.
So what you need to do if that happens is to increase speed.
Okay.
There are actual recovery techniques, but I don't think it would be very easy to go over that just during the stream. Not really have the time.
No problem.
But yeah, the main thing to remember is get speed. That's really what you need.
Noted. Yeah, no, that's possibly going to get me out of a bad patch on the next one, so we'll see what happens. Okay, I'll set 4,000 here, right? Let's get these engines going again then. Hopefully this will work this time. Nothing's happening. Why is nothing happening? What have I missed?
Oh, you're I'm not on the same runway as you.
Alright.
I'm gonna try you.
I can't start anything now. What's going on? Oh man, this is awful. Why can't I start this?
You got the AP running?
Yeah. Yeah, it's running. Start. Oh, you know, it's blasted. I set it on the tarmac and it started with the nacelles fully down. I wonder if that's broken it again. Oh no. Okay, it's still building. That's looking good. And flight. Hopefully... Yes, that's still building. That's good. So we can bring up an engine 2. Yeah, so it must have been something broken. Possibly everything, including my head when I hit the ground. Okay, I have no flight plan now, so someone's gonna have to act as a pathfinder for me. Is that? Are you volunteered to do that, Shark? Since you've still got a relatively intact aircraft.
Okay, no worries.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Bring that to run. And we're looking good. And we're stable. Okay, let's try this again. So now, since I'm sitting here in the tarmac, I might as well do a full vertical takeoff this time. I'll bring this up to 88. Slowly increase power. Actually, take the brakes off first. I think these brakes are off. I'll pull back on the stick. Raise the power. Slowly but surely. And up we go.
Good. Now, if you wanna take off, now you want to gain some airspeed.
Yeah.
Now just go out there vertically because you're gonna be calling for power.
Yes. Got a master alert, but it's talking about the cowl thing, so I don't know why.
Yeah, you just need before every flight you need to test the nacelle, so you just need to increase and decrease them a bit.
I just did that. Oh
So
yeah.
so you don't start flying without having the controls for them working.
Okay. Nick's in the woods. Did I see that correctly?
Yeah. I'm just looking around.
You're just hanging out.
Yeah. As you do.
Are you rebooting, or are you gonna?
Oh no, I'm just going through the woods.
Okay. Okay. Right. We're getting some good airspeed now, so I'll start bringing those nacelles down.
Following.
I will shortly. Just a minute.
I can slow down.
I'm turning now to find you. Yep, see you. Okay, cool. Shall we go 4,000?
4,000? Okay.
I'm gonna have to do heading this time. There we go. And hold at 250 knots, please. 250.
Okay.
So what I'll do is I'll go 260. And we'll just fly with the heading book for the time being. There we go. Up. Off we go. Right, off to our next one.
Following behind?
What's that?
You're following behind?
I am. I'm running 260, so if you can maybe keep it around 250 for the moment.
Okay. Well, then just use the AP.
We can still use our map to plot our... See if we can find our next airport anyway.
Why is it climbing though?
There we go. Gear will do. Wow, look at that. Beautiful area down here. Are you still on the ground, Nick?
Yeah, I'm just trying out a few things.
Okay. I was going to suggest if you get immensely frustrated, maybe start in the F35 or something like that. Come chase us in that. Wow, look at that. Here's a way to set it to easy mode on this, but I can't remember what it is. I'll have to look at. It's one of these things. Read the manual, and everything will be revealed to you.
It's one of the menus. I never know which one. Oh, I think it's so you press EDU, so you get the second page of it, and it's aircraft in it,
Oh, no,
and then it's in menu. So in easy mode, you don't have failures, and I don't remember if there is like no vortex swing state or if it's just reduced.
Yeah. Probably not something to try and tackle over flying, so I'll just leave that for now.
What corporate pilot that joined the chat?
Oh, there he is. Well, just in time for the horror show, Tim. Do you hear dance music in the background? Yeah, it's probably a bit of it. We're just trying to fly the Osprey, and I was doing really well in some practice runs before the show and first landing, and I went bonk. Down I went.
You missed some crashes.
Was it Stu and Nick both crashed? Or?
I'm the only one who didn't crash.
Yeah. Right, where's our next airport? How far away are we?
Let's see. I don't know if I can find you the distance to it.
Actually, I could check the map here. Hang on.
It's not there yet. It's
Collins,
later
I
on
see it.
Little Island.
That's okay. I'll use little enough map to kind of keep a quick eye on it.
And I'll try to check though because what's that Pico flight plan summary?
Well, Stu says he hit a tree.
I'm afraid to do some bad things if I try to go in that menu.
At least I wasn't the only one that crashed. I guess I feel a bit better. Unfortunately, I'm the one person that can't crash. So I'm supposed to be doing the entertainment. So we'll see what happens. I think what I'll do is I'm going to fly direct Collins. Bearing 284 for me.
Wait, did you already at the
Nick's in the
airport?
air.
Yeah,
Oh no, is he? No, he's still on the ground. Okay. You're spawning up at the next one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm heading towards Collins now. And we'll try all this again.
At least you can serve as a beacon.
Yes, true. There we go. Hey, big hello to Tim. Hope you're doing well, mate. Feel free to join us on voice if you want, Tim. Anything to fill the time right now, because I'm a bit of a disgrace tonight.
So what's the runway heading equal while you're there?
I'm not too sure how much it was. No, it's
Okay.
not another graph.
Oh, there's two. Okay. Let's see if I can use a revised technique to get on the ground this time.
Just to make sure when you're at low speed, don't descend too fast, and
Yeah.
you should be good to go.
Yeah, well,
So if you need to descend fast, get some airspeed.
oh yeah. Okay. Some really cool islands around here, though.
Looks like so, yeah. I just wonder the runway. I mean, I could just, yeah, I guess I could just go vertically, so I just go wherever I want.
Yeah, I can see it. There's Nick, sitting happily waiting for us. Okay. Alright, go manual.
Oh, I think I remember that runway.
Runway in
What
sight.
is
Is
it?
this a grass strip? I think it
Yes.
is.
I guess.
Guy, this is just like, it's not a lot of luck to this stream tonight. Alright, hang on. Oh, see, if I pause this sim, the problem is that the engines go off. And they didn't this time. Oh, it's recovered. Okay. Let me go. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay, we're rotating up to 53 degrees again. I'm going to try this one more time. Should get out of the clouds. Just runway. So Nighthawk, let me know if you can still hear and see me.
I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear.
Okay, cool. Sometimes the best thing is to do nothing. Of one thing I've learned. All right.
Don't do what I just did when you're on actual helicopters. I've already broken some tail rotors that way.
Right, and I'm just gonna try and bring this right down now. There we go. I think I'm feeling a bit happier about this.
Sink rate, sink rate, sink rate.
Don't want to do it again. Voice
Sink rate,
voice
sink
back in
rate,
video, right?
Sink rate.
Just in time for my warnings. That's it. Alright, there you go.
I don't see Willy.
See,
Where
I'm
is he?
far too high. I'm way up above. I'm so dangerous. I'm so scared of crashing that I put into hover far higher than I probably should have. So.
Yeah, get some airspeed and
think I
and
will.
then you can get over.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sink rate, sink rate, sink rate.
You could really get some issues when flying, like when hovering out of ground effect.
Yeah.
It's a little harder because you're pushing the engines when you do that.
Yeah.
You know, it's possible, you can do that, but there are some much greater limitations.
Okay. Can he land the airplane? That's the question. That's the question in everyone's mind.
Believe in you, Woody. You can do this. Stu says, well landed. That's not very nice. He's doing
Just
what
do
he
it.
can. He's
Just
learning.
do it. Just do it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still not happy with this. Yeah, I've lost my groove. Okay, I think it's going to be an S-toll landing then. That's how I'm feeling now. More practice, that's what I need. This is gonna be ugly.
Yeah, you need your downwind close. The Osprey needs a lot of room to maneuver.
Yeah.
And well, that's too hard.
Here we go.
Take your time, you can do it.
Yeah, in theory. I'm stalling again. I'm gonna do the same thing again, you know that. Right, I quit. Can't fly it.
Sink rate.
You can take a plane. It's okay. We'll do some training together.
Yeah. I don't know. It just I think I got flustered and everything's kind of going all wrong for me now. So. What a nightmare. Oh well, this is not a stream I care to remember after tomorrow. But there we go. What else do we got? That's the
got
question.
Fouga, we got PC-21.
PC-21, that sounds good. Hopefully we can get that off the ground with us. Okay.
So we are at... Well, what's that nonsense? It's written Coley.
Right, I'm gonna start in. I did the entire flight a couple hours ago, and I nailed every single landing. Whatever groove I had is gone. That's all I can say. Sorry guys, there's just no point in spending the rest of the stream crashing the airplane. Right. Alright, are we ready to go then? I'll still need a Pathfinder, that's the only thing. There you are. Okay, I've got you guys in sight. Lead the way, Shark Kitty.
Yep.
See Nick, another pink airplane sitting on the ground there. There's Stu. Oh, lost Shark Kitty now. There we go. Completely lost your Shark Kitty. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
I'm en route.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see where you are.
Yeah, see it.
Yeah,
Okay.
The wrong way, I think.
Right. And I think our next destination's Mackay, isn't it? It's pretty much just straight over the water.
Yeah, that's straight to the destination now.
Okay.
Low across the water.
I mean, if you guys want, I think we could follow the coast. Would be a bit longer, but we can. Up to you.
At this rate, I think my luck's run out completely, so I think I'm just gonna fly straight and narrow. I really need to go grab some water, so I'm gonna stick the autopilot on as well.
Okay.
Heading. How do I set heading on this? That's the question.
Don't crash this one, please.
Oh, there's a heading. You're heading straight for Mackay now, aren't you?
Yeah. Unless you want me to do otherwise.
Nope. That's totally fine. Alright, let's take it to 250-ish.
Yeah.
Let's see if it'll hold at 250. Yes, it looks fine. Looks okay. Oh, well, thank God for small miracles. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Just a few minutes.
Sonic, any releases or upcoming aircraft you've been looking forward to?
No, we just had Dublin release, didn't we? Which was nice, which I think we're going to take a look at. Might be next week. JFK's been announced by India, which is interesting. Other than that, I haven't really heard that much.
Okay. I'm excited because Just Flight has started to release some stuff over on X-Plane 12. I've got time to try them out yet, but two of the aircraft they released, I already had them on X-Plane 11. Probably it's a pre-update, so that's nice. So they released the Cessna 152, the Robin DR400, and the Sokata TB10 and TB20.
Are you finding there are a lot of the upgrades now to X-Plane 12 are going to be free, or are there some out there that are charging for the upgrade?
Well, apparently it's free. I mean, I didn't try downloading them, but when it's listed under the same entry on the website, it means you got the free update.
Yeah.
I'll check it out. The thing is, for some reason, there wasn't announcements on the forum about it, or it's just on the Just Flight side of it that I didn't check.
Yeah.
So, kind of weird, because that's kind of a big release actually. And yeah, they just put that in the newsletter and that's it. That was weird, but hey, I'm excited. because I know the jet fighter craft are great over unexplained.
Yeah.
On MSFS 2, but yeah, I really love the 152. It's one of my favorite add-ons. So happy.
Yeah, because the Arrow got an update. I noticed the other day. I haven't jumped into it yet. I've downloaded it and installed it, but not yet.
Oh, the Arrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm back.
they did say there's been updates on the Arrow. Currently improved DFB, improved spark falling, and I forgot all the rest.
Yeah, it does look good.
Where are you guys?
Yep.
Lost you.
Oh, that was a nice transition.
Got some brain food. Pepperoni stick. Drown my sorrows in pepperoni. Oh, there you are. A10 Warhog is good, says Stu. I was looking at that. It was a good review, actually. Trying to remember who did it, but it looked really, really cool. Definitely worth a try out.
I mean, is it something new or is it like the
Yeah,
old
brand new.
one? Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought it was
That's why I was
brand new.
confused by the message because I thought it was referring to an old Warthog model over on the marketplace that isn't very good.
Oh, is it not? Okay. I thought there was
Well,
a new one
if
that
there's
came
a
out.
new one, that's not the same product, so
Hmm. Mind you, everyone likes airplanes. Some people like them. Some people don't. You know.
man, don't need the mic. Please.
Wow, look at that. There's some really, really neat little islands around here.
Stu says yes, old is very bad, new one lot better.
There you
Okay.
go.
That's interesting then.
I can't remember. What's the VREF for the PC-21? I can't remember.
I don't remember. Do I have the manual running around?
It'd be nice not to fall out of the sky again today.
Trying to find that for you. PC-21 docs. Via approach 120 and
120.
threshold 110.
Thank you. Whoa, what happened there? Just had a computer flutter. It's the C version of the Warthog, okay.
Okay.
Do you know what studio makes that, Stu? See if I can Brush up on my formation skills since we're over water.
With just one engine. Don't kill that one.
Yeah, so slowly but surely catching up on you. What speed are you at right now, Shark Kitty?
250?
250, okay.
Surely you can go faster than that in the PC21.
Stu says the A10 Thunderbolt 2 by Deimos Incorporated. Okay, very good. Thank you for the recommendation, Stu.
I'll look into it.
Nick, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here, just behind you.
Okay. Good spy you. Oh yeah, there you are. Was not looking in the sea?
I was not looking, I'm in the sea.
Oh, right. Yeah, I think apart from Shark Kitty, I think all of us have a few battle scars from this stream.
But it's been fun. It's good to learn something new, and
How to crash with style. It is. No,
You know,
it is.
you-
That's it. We should recall that. You should rename the stream "How to Crash on Osprey 101."
you can sit in your Airbus and you can press a few buttons and get
True.
from A to B.
It's the challenge. It's the challenge.
It's the challenge. I'm enjoying it.
Good. Well, that's the main thing.
If we just loaded up a flight plan and just press fly, it wouldn't be so much fun.
True enough. Well, at least it looks like you can still fly in formation, Shark Kitty. Anyway, look behind you.
Yeah, I think I might start to descend
Okay.
pretty soon. Let me just get my head tracker set up. There you go. So AP off. Rolling to the left.
Should buzz the Osprey. Oh, lost her in the clouds. Alright. Right, where's Mackay?
Fortunate.
Well, I'll say one thing. I'm definitely built to fly airplanes, and things that hover seem to throw me for a loop. Although, like I said, I did the whole route earlier today. I was all right, but hey ho.
Yeah, but you know, I'm planning a training for the team, so
You are, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
yeah. So if you join us and get some basics, it won't be so hard.
True.
I guess the Osprey is kind of tricky, to be fair. But yeah, we'll start off with just simple helicopters.
Some interesting. I don't know what that. It looks like a farm. No, it's
I don't know.
no, I think it's aggregate of some sort. You see my screen, Nick? What do you make of that?
Some sort of mining facility, is it?
Yeah,
No.
it's massive. Look at the size.
Or
of
is
that.
it junkyard?
No, it looks like something that's been dug up.
A quarry? No, that doesn't look like a quarry.
I think it's a port for some sort of aggregate. So
Oh, I see the field. I need to slow down.
I think Mackay's just on the other side of the pier, isn't it? Or the estuary. Please tell me someone's not built a golf course in the middle of nowhere, have they? Really looks like one. I'm not sure.
Dream.
Green.
No, nothing I can do about it now.
Well, redo the commercial when it's back up.
There we go, it's back here. Nope.
You're going down.
Okay, are you coming in for a landing?
Yep. I saw you bouncing below me.
Yeah, I saw that. No. Oh well, I'm safely down for a change. Alright, where should we go? Oh, there's a terminal up here. Of course, this is Mackay. I've forgotten. Mackay's really nice. I'll see you guys at the terminal.
Where are you gonna park?
Wherever I feel like.
Okay.
I don't think I've flown here.
Such an attitude.
We have. We
there are
flew.
helipads.
I think we did. We not do an airliner stream in the Mackay
Oh yes, possibly yes.
because you landed in a field.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, oh, thanks. Yeah.
And we thought the airport wasn't there.
Yeah.
But look, yeah, it's right. Okay, I'm parked up now. That's me. There we go. Right, that's fine. Okay, I'm at the terminal. There's Stu's coming in, Shark Kitty's coming in. Where's Nick?
On my way.
Okay. Well, that was yeah, that was very difficult. I must admit. I have to. I'm not giving up on the Osprey. I think I will persevere and see if I can get better at it. But something just didn't feel quite right today, and I think it was me partly. Don't know. Anyway, while we're waiting on Nick, give us a warning when you're getting close, Nick.
We'll do.
This is Mackay Airport, and it is stunning. I think we have seen this before. It's available from Orbx. Really, 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 really lovely. Ibis Hotel. I mean, the rendering on this is absolutely fantastic. I'm not sure if this is rendered internally, but we'll take a look. Yeah, it's more of an external model. That's fair enough. Although you can go for a nice stroll down the walkway. Again, I'm always very jealous of the Australian regional airports. It just seems like a nice place to be in when it's warm. But yeah, absolutely brilliant render. Lovely airport. Go check it out on Orbx and enhance your Australian experience in Mackay Airport. Nick, you do seem some ways off. How far away are you?
Navigraph. I'll do this as 5, 10, 20, 30 kilometers away.
Okay, I'm sure we can hang on a bit longer. And big thank you to Stu. Stu stuck with us the whole time despite all the strange things happening today. Crashing the Osprey on my behalf, the stream conking out. And he says it was fun though, thanks. Brilliant. Excellent. And of course, Shark Kitty, it was a great opportunity for us to show off the pink spray, as you call it.
Yes.
And take a nice
Which
close
is really
look at
cool.
that. It is, yeah. I didn't realize the logo was only on one side. But yep, that's our salute to the LGBTQ and trans community, and of course our very own Shark Kitty. So, which is all part of Positive Rate, because we are a very inclusive type of group. And as long as you like airplanes, and as long as you like Flight Simulator, you're always welcome here. Ain't that right, Shark Kitty?
Yeah, if you don't like planes, you get lost.
Get out of here. And
kidding.
And if you can fly the Osprey better than I can, get out of here. I don't want to know about it. Just kidding, of course. So We'll just wait for Nick as he comes in. Hopefully he can pull off a nice landing for us. Make me look really bad.
We're gonna give it a go.
We believe in you, Nick.
Don't, please.
While we are waiting on Nick, next week, so we are not flying Thursday next week, we will be flying the following Saturday, so this will put the next stream on April 15th, and I believe we'll be flying at 10:30 in the morning London time, or 9:30 Zulu, so do check your local time zones if you're not in the London area, or on the London time zone anyway. Stu says if you want, send you a pic of the tent. Yeah, absolutely, please do, Stu.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at the Dublin version 2.
Dublin, yes, yeah, very excited about that.
Flying to Newcastle.
It's a short hop, really, isn't it? Newcastle, Dublin, Newcastle, but yeah, all good fun, and of course, the Newcastle scenery available from Orbx as well, so I'll be showcasing that also. But yeah, it's nice to get back in the airlines. We have a grand old chin wag when we get up into altitude, don't we? So, and I don't have to worry about hovering.
Alright, start slowing down.
Okay, we're waiting with bated breath. I'll just.
Please don't hold your breath.
I'm not really, and my sympathy goes and my empathy goes out to you if this all goes terribly wrong. I'm just taking another look at some of the hangars on the edge of Mackay Airport here. Really nice. There's a lovely GA area here. Oh, it's a heliport by the looks of it.
Keep looking that way. That's fine.
Keep looking this way. Right over here. What's happening? Looks like they had a decommissioned runway at some point as well. Or maybe it was always a taxiway. I don't know. Yeah, Mackay Airport. Very, very cool. I don't know if the grass is rendered here, because it looks really good. Like compared to default scenery. I detect Nick is going into hover.
Going into hover. Yep.
No more landing on the grass strip at Dublin. That's what Dark
Oh,
says.
oh dear. Yeah.
Oh, he's done what I done.
How's that golf course? Do loops? Am I doing a loop? I don't know whether I'm doing a loop or not.
Looks like you're recovering. Are you not?
I think I've just done a loop. Have I done a loop? No,
That's
I'm
impressive. Try
I'm very
I
good.
had the loop though, I must
This
say
is
now.
good.
try landing in
right.
try landing in stall configuration. Just keep the nacelles at. Oh no, you're dropping like a stone now. Anyway, okay.
Oh, hey, yeah. Wow, this water's warm.
Did you recover?
Oh, hang on. No, I've bounced. Oh, there we go. Everything's upside down.
Right. Well, I never thought I'd say this on stream, but why don't you slew yourself over to the parking area and we'll say goodnight. It's probably the easiest thing to do at this point. Yeah, it's just been a complete disaster. But hey, by all means, if you think you can do better than us, go check out the Osprey and Orbx. There are actually some really good YouTube videos and tutorials out there, which I'm probably going to rewatch after the stream. And try again. It is a challenging airplane, but it's definitely flyable. I've seen people do it, and it is a fantastically detailed model. So big shout out to Orbx, and a big thank you to them for letting us have the opportunity to demonstrate how little we know about the Osprey. But hopefully by next time we'll be a bit better. Darfury says, I bet Nick could fly it if he had a BA livery. Up there you go. Challenge is on, Nick.
Yep.
Nobody's perfect, says Dark. Makes good viewing. Well, good. At least, if we made someone laugh tonight, then job done.
Oh, where am I going?
Where's
that's a
Nick?
nice
Is he?
beach. Yeah, no, I'm just looking at the beach.
Oh, you're still in the air. Okay.
Yeah, just let's roll those credits, yeah.
Sure. You don't have to tell me twice. Shark Kitty, huge thank you to you for joining us tonight, and great opportunity to show off. And you've done it perfectly. The new celebrational LBGTQ trans livery for the Osprey for positive rate. Thanks to you for joining us tonight.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
And Nick, thank you for making me feel better about myself.
And I'm just wondering if it's this airport. I'm not very good at this airport, am I?
Mackay. Oh,
Yeah,
like
I
a
landed in the field last time. Now I'm landed in the sea.
Could be,
We won't
mate.
fly here again. It's a lovely scenery, but
It could be. We'll take another crack at it.
I'll speak to Kevin.
Anyways, big thank you to Stu and J-Hog who joined us earlier. Stu's obviously been with us the whole way tonight, so Stu, a big salute to you, mate, sticking it through with us. And we'll see you on the 15th of April, our next stream at 10:30 London time, Saturday morning, right here on Positive Rate. Wishing you all the best. Take care, folks.